Hello, Huskies back again with more Seattle Bobcats GM Mode Franchise Mode commentary. Last video we had a very good offseason. We picked up Blake Wheeler again, 90 overall or 89 overall. Right winger for the first line. Got him at 7.9, decent value. I'm not upset with that. In addition to that, we traded Dustin Byfuglien to Toronto with something Coxhead. He was a center prospect, pretty high trade value. We traded both of them for Morgan Riley, who is on a really cheap deal, and is also a 94 overall at 25 years old. So not only did we get better skill-wise, we got younger and we got cheaper. So that deal was absolutely perfect. As you saw on the screen, I don't know if you saw it on the screen, but we're currently rocking a 94 offense, a 95 defense, and a 90 goalie. So we're absurdly good right now. At least we should be. Now it'll remain to be seen if that actually translates to success. I feel like it should. Also, we got a key progression out of Callan Foote, who's an 86 overall. He's playing on the second pairing right now. He's a top 4 defenseman. He's 20 years old. And Patrick Laine got another jump to a 91 overall, which is key. We really needed that. We needed that Laine jump to superstar level to hopefully get him to like a 30 goal scorer. We're going to upgrade this. We're going to fix this. And we're good. And as always, which is customary, we'll get to the first game and I will real sim it. And we'll see how we do against the Dallas Stars. Yeah, I made mention during last video. Josh Morrissey on the board, nice. Ooh, tie game. This is a Stanley Cup or bust team for the next 3 seasons. I don't feel like I shouldn't even be happy with losing the Stanley Cup. Like, this is absolutely win the Stanley Cup or the season is a failure. 100%. I don't care what teams we run into. I don't care how the playoff matches up. There's no reason for this team to not win the Stanley Cup. Oh, going to a shootout. Hey, we won in a shootout. Scheifele and Laine, Sagan. Nice. So we won our first game. Nice, that's a good start. That's something that we don't normally do, so. I'll be interested to see how the team plays. 2 question marks I have right now are Kyle Turris and TJ Oshie. Simply because Oshie's up to 32 years old and Turris is 30. These are 2 guys that possibly could be swapped out for younger players. But if they produce, like, I'm not going to be upset at all. I'm 100% on board with keeping them if they produce, but that's someone to keep an eye on. And I've also I have a luxury right now of having 5 86 or higher defensemen, and I have I think 4 or 5 defensemen that could play that third pairing. So if I run into an issue where I want to upgrade that second line at right wing or center, I have a defenseman I can trade with that player to upgrade that second line. Like I said, though, I'm not going to make any rash decisions until we get to the January cutoff or even near the trade deadline, because I just don't feel like this team should struggle. The only way that I think this team struggles is if that second line, Panarin isn't the greatest goal scorer. Like I said, his shot stats aren't the best. But at the same time, there's so much goal scoring that could come from my defense. Between Morgan Riley, Seth Jones, Callan Foote has 99 shot power, but his accuracy is both in the low 70s. So he's one of those guys where if he hits the net, it's going to go in regardless, but he just has to hit the fucking net. So this team might struggle to score goals at certain points. There might be some rough patches where, like, our goaltending isn't top of the league. Like, we have Murray and Comrie, who are pretty much... I mean, Murray's an elite goalie, technically, but at the same time, he's only an 89 overall, 90 with morale. I don't care about Russ's. Sherratt's available. We'll let him fully recover before I put him in. Okay. I also have to do my arena. We're 11-6-1. I mean, we're off to a decent start. I wasn't commenting on how like 50-50 we were to start because it's the start of the season. I'm not real like look at this. Liney's a 92 with morale, like 90s across the board shooting. But if I go to Panarin, he's 87 across the board, which isn't bad. But Turris shoots the puck just as hard. Oshie shoots it a little less softer. Wheeler shoots it harder. Scheifele shoots it harder. I think even Patan shoots the puck harder. Yeah, Carlson and Lemieux both shoot the puck harder than Panarin. So we'll see if Panarin stays on that third line. I might drop him to the third line and move Lemieux up to the second line. But we'll see. This third line doesn't have much defense. But I'm not, like I said, it's still early. I'm not going to make any rash changes. God, this decor, man. Jones, Riley, Trouba, Foot. Foot's only 20 years old and he's already in 86. This is his first NHL time. God, so good. Let me do my arena real quick. One thing I do want to look at before I continue the sim is I want to see how Timothy, the defenseman I missed out on, is progressing. He's in Toronto, so he ideally probably just takes Riley's spot on the first pairing with Bufflin. We'll just repair these while I'm here. They're going to need to be repaired anyway. Operations budget. So yeah, I'm interested to see if he's progressed as well as, because he was the guy that I wanted initially, but Toronto took him one pick before I got him. Probably just go to manage contracts and look. Nope, that's offer sheet compensation. View contracts. That roster's an 85? What the fuck, dude? You're an 85, bro? Holy shit. How much do you want for a contract? I can't offer you enough. Shit. I'm gonna offer him and see if he takes it. I didn't notice progression on him. Damn, that's be a good trade piece. But Toronto, let's see. I want to see how Timothy's progressed. Is he in the system? He's only an 81 still, so he hasn't kicked off like Kellen Foote has, but I think he's ready to break through. Bufflin's down in 89, and he's hurt. They still have Mitch Marner, who's all unhappy now. He's just kind of unhappy. Alright, let's get back to the sim. Interested to see if that guy accepts my offer. Like, that's all my cap space, so maybe I shouldn't have offered him that deal, but I doubt he takes it anyway. Even if he takes it, I'll probably just look to use him as trade bait. I really don't have a place for him. Alright, let's continue with the sim. 11-6-1. We were second in the division. Lots of... Yeah, I didn't think he would sign. That's fine. I said I don't have any room for him anyway. I offered him a qualifying offer, so if somebody... I mean, come to December 1st, he'll be a free agent, so... I'd like to see that locker room chemistry go up a little higher. Also like to see us winning more games in a row here. 13-9-1. See, I wasn't worried about it at the start of the season, but we're starting to get into the meat of things. And I'm not sure I'm happy with how we're looking so far. I said this is 100% a Stanley Cup team, so Brendan Dillon in a third for my first round pick. He's a top 4 defenseman. He's 85 overall. Honestly, if he was a... man, him on that third pairing instead of Sherratt. For my first round pick, though, he's got 1 year left. Yeah, fuck it, let's do it. Let's get him in there. He's not going to be happy with where he's playing, but I'm surprised they had the cap space for that move, to be honest. Let's get him in there. And look at this decor, man, right now. Oh my goodness. 90, 94, 87, 87, 86, 85. It is... Pfft. Lemieux's an 85. Panarin's an 88. Castle's an 84. Murray a 90 yet? Nope, not yet. Comrie's an 87. I tell you what, man, Comrie might be coming for that, He's only played 2 games, really? He might be coming for Murray's spot. Especially considering he's only 1.6 for, like, 9 years. We have a 96 overall defense right now. Now, was that a good use of my first round pick? Who knows? But honestly, we're so far into this that I don't really value my first round picks anymore. So if I can get a rental like Dylan, who only has a 1-year contract, or 1 year left on his contract, I'm going to take that. I really don't mind. And the better my defense is, the more open I can allow my offense to be in terms of, like, more offensive focus. Oh, Dylan's already getting unhappy with ice time. Might have to put him on the second pair for like a month. We'll see how unhappy he gets, because if he gets too far down, I can just swap him with Trouba and be okay. So we're 21, 11, and 3. Let's look at player morale. We're second in the division. We're 12 points behind St. Louis. Alright, so let's see what Dylan's already pretty low. Sherratt's not happy because he's not playing. Alright, well, I might swap him and Trouba because Trouba's got a big ol' happy face up here. I might drop Trouba down. Because even Morrissey's got a big ol' happy face and he's on the third pairing. He's lost morale because of ice time, but trading for Dylan. Yeah, I think I'm going to swap Dylan and Trouba. I'll do that before I look at stats. Where am I at? About 13 minutes? Okay. Got 94, 96, 90. It's insane. I think this is one of the better teams I've put together in these GM runs. Yeah, let's put Trouba down. And actually, wait, let me check my because they'll stay happy if they're playing power play and penalty minutes, penalty kill. Dylan should be on the penalty kill regardless already. I don't know that he is. He's not. So we're actually going to take Trouba off the penalty kill and put Dylan. He is a defensive defenseman, but we should be there anyway. And that should help with the ice time. Carlson, Castles. Oh, these are the guys I want. 80. 80, yeah, I think these are the guys I want. Carlson and Castles. Tierney. Tierney doesn't have the best face-offs. I probably should put a different center back here. Wait, isn't Carlson a... Yeah, let's put Carlson down here. When we'll leave Tierney there. We'll leave Oshie there. Power play, Jones, Riley, Morrissey, Foot. You just swap those shots. Swap these shots. I could have swore I did this. Maybe I didn't. Okay, power play, Line A, Scheifele, Panarin. Let's get Wheeler on that first pairing. Alright, I think we're good. Alright, cool. Alright, so let's go look at stats. Nick Petan's up to an 85 again. Let's have a look. See, I said we're 12 points behind St. Louis. If I hadn't gotten Morgan Riley, I was going to go for Shattenkirk because his salary is pretty much similar. But Scheifele is 37 points. Nice. Wheeler is 32. Line A is 31. So pretty good. Pretty good first line there. Panarin is 30, so the second line's scoring. It's just maybe not him. Riley has 29. Jones has 16. Look at that. Look at the drop off in points. Panarin and then Turris. Seth Jones is a -4. Lemieux's a -3. Morrissey's a +15. Connor's a -1. Dylan's a -4. Tierney's a -2. And then we have these 5 guys, and then just whoop. Brendan Lemieux. I mean, I'd like to see Lemieux get a little bit more offense going. I'm surprised Panarin has 30 points. I wonder who's getting assists on. Like, is our power play that good or something? Got 3 power play goals. He doesn't shoot the puck nearly as much as, wow, Morgan Riley has 85 shots. What's our faceoff percentage look like? Nick Patan honestly could play center too if he needed to. 52, 51, 50, and then Scheifele with 46. So Scheifele's struggling a little bit, but that's fine. I don't think Wheeler or Line have face-offs. Wheeler is 70, but we'll stick with what we got going. Let's take a look at our goaltenders. Oh, Comrie, 7.11 goals against average. He's given up 8 goals in 2 games. That's a bit much. I mean, he's gone up in overall, and he hasn't played at all. I wonder if I have auto-rotate goalies on. I'm actually going to go check. I'm at 16 minutes. I assume I have auto-rotate goalies on. Yeah, it's on. Maybe I'll have to start changing out goaltenders. I really don't want to. The edit lines in this thing is so frustrating. Let's go ahead and sim a little bit more. Let's get to the All-Star break. So 21, 11, and 3. We added Brendan Dillon to really kick up that defense another notch. We're getting the big scoring out of our first line. Almost all 3 players are point per game guys. No, I'm surprised. I mean, I guess I'm not surprised Line A's not scoring because, well, Wheeler is. I guess all 3 of those guys on that line could be 30 goal scorers. It just depends on who is going to be and when. Alright, so we seem to just kind of lose a couple, win a couple. 26, 13, and 4. Yeah, Trouba lost morale because of ice time, but he's still a big old happy face, so it doesn't bother me. 3 straight shutouts. Let me play this, and then we get shut out by the Blues. The Blues are a good team, man. I wonder how. Alright, so 29, 14, and 4. So we're definitely looking good now. We're 11 points behind the Blues. I gotta see how the Blues are doing so good. Scheifele's 49 points. So in 10 games, he's gotten 12 points. God damn, look at these point totals. Look at these goal totals. 15, 11, 10, 15, 19, 9, 14. Panarin has 44 points on the second line, while his line mates have 29 and 29. Lemieux's scoring now. Foot's a +10. He's got 7 goals. Morrissey has 7. Dylan's back to being an even. Nice. So we're looking damn good right now. They're all massive pluses up here. Alright, but yeah, I want to see St. Louis. How is St. Louis? With Tarasenko, Stasny, Schwartz, Shattenkirk, Yakupov, Barbashev, Petrangelo, Laterra, Berglund, Fabry, Schmaltz? Really? Oh, he's a defenseman, Schmaltz. Alright. Godden, Perron, Hagelin, Jaskin, Perico, Gunnarsson. This is pretty much the same exact team that they have now, aside from this Jordan Schmaltz kid. Jordan Schmaltz and Hagelin. Who's our goaltender? I had Jake Allen's only an 86. Fitzpatrick kid's in it. So, I mean, they have a good 1-2 punch, but I don't see how this team is doing this well. Tarasenko has 35 goals in 48 games. That's which is unreal. All right, I want to look at our power play. We're averaging 3.06 goals again. Goals for. We're averaging 2.3 against. God damn. Power play is 22%. Penalty kill is 78. Penalty kill could be better, but we have 3 shorting goals. We're 18-3-2 at home. We're average on the road. So if we get our road game going, we're going to be unstoppable. 18-3-2 at home. That's nuts. Alright, but I'm going to call the video there. I don't think I really need to do anything with this team. I think the Dylan trade was good enough to get this team to where it needed to be. But yeah, I'm going to call it there. I don't even know what to ask for in the comments of this video. Well, let's do it this way. None of our guys have 20 goals yet. How many 30-goal scorers will end up on this team? We have 2 guys at 19, and that's the highest. So how many 30-goal scorers, and who is it going to be? But as always, remember to leave a like if you enjoyed the video. And thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow for the end of whatever year we are on. I think we're on year 4.